We are joined by U.S. Merchant Marine Academy head coach Kyle Simensky and junior attack Meredith Willard. Coach, if you wouldn't mind opening up with a brief statement on the game, and then we'll open up to questions.
Yeah, it was a great game. Meredith College is a very talented team. We were very honored to be here, to be at this point. For our program, being only 6 years, getting this far was a big accomplishment for us. But they're a great program, and they're going to give Salisbury a run for their money tomorrow. So I wish them the best of luck.
Welcome questions, guys.
Coach, one of the big things I really want to ask is now, just 6 years into your program history, you had to go through that tough stretch, two wins in 34 games, and really building that all up to here, just buying the players into the system, and now just to be here in the NCAA tournament for both of you. Really, what's that feeling?
Very rewarding, Yeah, thanks for reminding me about those 2 wins. That was great. Yeah, it was definitely pretty tough in the beginning, but it's a unique school, so recruiting there is a little tough. It's definitely a challenge, but Meredith's year, we brought in a really good group of freshmen that year, and we've kind of built the program around them. Our goalie, Hannah Gizzi, is very talented. Jessica Riley, a midfielder, Maura Malone, midfielder, the rest of the team, obviously. And Meredith obviously stand out on attack. So we've kind of built the program around them. We lost them last year a little bit, so we kind of had that little drawback last year. But it's been really great this year. And I expect having them next year as seniors, the leadership, and they really have built the program. So I've just steered them in the right direction.
One thing, Coach, is Meredith was here playing in the first round 2 years ago. They kind of got to learn a few years down the line about the NCAA appearances and losing in that. What do you want your players to take from this experience?
Just that, the national stage is a little different than what we're used to on a regular basis, but, it is definitely a learning experience of being here and being on this stage at a big stadium, stuff like that. I think next year, we'll take this back into our conference. We'll be even tougher than we were this year. I expect to be, hope to be. So I hope that we're back and have this opportunity next year to do it again. And I think they'll take that into next year also and kind of build off of this. I think us putting up the numbers that we did, and Meredith hit probably 7 or 8 posts. It might have been even a little bit closer. But I think, building off of that for next year is going to be huge. So, and it's great for the program, the school recognition, and recruiting obviously is helpful, and so I think it's great.
Meredith, a question for you. I was doing a little research before the game and saw that you won a state championship in the 55-meter dash, and one of the things I had mentioned on the broadcast, but really kind of noted that, especially where you saw the speed from you, able to cut through defenders and seemingly just get right to the goal every time. Really, how does that track background really just sort of help you inside that 8?
Well, I do like the quickness of the 55. I really enjoyed that fast race and that competition, and I guess, yeah, it's kind of like a little dash every time, but it feels good to run fast, and I enjoy it. I do enjoy it, so I think that's how.
Meredith, I have to ask, you guys hit a lot of posts in that first half. What was it like mentally kind of fighting through that and going through the rest of the game, trying to avoid maybe the cross-court post?
A coach once told me, like, so what, next play, and I think that's kind of the mentality that you have to take in that sort of situation, just to get the next one and not worry about it. They'll fall eventually, and they started to a little bit for all of us, but yeah, I don't know how it happened that hitting the post that many times.
We talked to Coach about this, but can you reflect on maybe getting to this moment this season?
It was surreal. It was really, really, this is just such a great experience that I can't explain the feeling. I'm really, really proud of this team, and Coach especially. I know he's worked really hard, and we all have, but he got us here, and we really are one big family, and I think that's helped to get us here. Every girl out there on the field played with heart, and they did their absolute best, and you can't ask for anything more.
No, Coach, you guys only lose 3 players on the defensive side, but largely keeping that offense safe coming into next season. What sort of you really want to build from coming to this and then just trying to move forward to maybe the next season, trying to get back?
Being a little more balanced. I think we were a little Meredith heavy at times and Jessica heavy at times. I do think that with some of the girls that are coming in next year and with the girls' experience that they got this year and getting some girls back from C, the sophomores that had to leave. And we're going to have more depth. We're going to have a little bit more balance on offense so that teams can't really key up on one or two. And I think, nationally we're top in the country for shots per game. And, we're definitely getting our shots. I think we're going to work on our accuracy a little bit and, again, avoid the post a little bit more. So it's almost you're too good when you hit the post. But so I think that being a little more balanced and not really having any weaknesses, where teams can kind of pick us apart or key on a couple of girls where we're just 7 across, which is what Meredith is. Meredith College had 7 very good, talented girls on the team on offense the whole time. You couldn't really pick on one or the other. And that's definitely what kind of makes you more of a threat offensively when you're able to do that. So I think that'll be the big thing for next year.
Coach Meredith, thank you very much. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate it.